Rules for engagement are very simple. I want each one of you to speak on 40 seconds interval. All right. Stand is your discretion. You can speak for it. You can speak against it. Wherever you're sitting, it doesn't matter. All right. As of now, you have free hand, at least choosing your stand. Okay. We'll do this for next 15 minutes. I will observe everything about you.
So, good morning everyone. So, as the topic for today's discussion is India New Startup Hub. In my opinion, yes, India is a new startup hub. As you can see, take the example of companies like Boat, Zerodha, and many multiple companies who have came forward from nothing and now have become a renowned brand in their domain. If we took an example of Zomato also, Zomato is a company started by Mr. Dipinder Goyal, and he started the company from the scratch. And from taking the idea like delivering food from restaurants, you can order the food from restaurants and get it at your home.
So I think India is a place for new startups, and we can see a lot of companies coming up because of the education that we are providing.
Is a new startup hub because not only the Indian people are creating startups every day, but also the outside people from the India, like from America and other countries, are coming India for starting up their startup, because in India they get the cheaper labor and the educated youth, and many taxation benefit from the Indian government, and Indian government is also supporting the new startups by providing them cheap loans and other things which help them to grow.
I'm in the favor of like India is becoming a startup hub. Let's understand why it is. Like in India or any other country, it is important to note that when there is a market of solving problems, like nowadays India is adapting to new problem solutions. That's why there is opportunity, but it is not
increase their per capita income. They have some excess money, they take a little risk to start their own business, because it is a human tendency. They want to become owner rather than working for someone else. And fortunately our government is also supporting, providing economical zone for business, or whether it is MSME.
In favor of this topic, India is a new startup hub. You know that technologies are advancing and our country is progressing because of the technologies also. The government is taking initiatives for the new startup and it is looking forward. And also social media is helping people to gain awareness. How can we start up business? People are starting up their business on social media also and then growing. And also capital is required, minimum amount of capital is required.
Now this side will say yes, India is going to be the new startup hub, and this side will say, well, it is highly unlikely.
India, like we live in rural areas. Just see the literacy rate of our country. We are forcing technology on the people who are not feeling comfortable, and they don't have, only 10% of people have the capability of using the technology. Particularly in the urban areas it is possible. So it is like forcing technology on them, and it is a long way to go.
As my friend said that there is no requirement of skill for new startup. The word startup says there's something new which is not earlier. If you want to do something in your life, if you want to do something in your society, then you need to some idea, you need to some skill. So definitely I am not agree with the point that
allow you to sell a car. So I think our government is supporting startups in India so that we get employment.
So, contrary to your point, right? Elon Musk has not set up the factory in India for manufacturing yet, and yet he had opened a store for Tesla in Mumbai's BKC. And coming to your point, like why that situation came that people, Trump had to impose like visa fees, H1 visa fees on India, because the new IT industry people, or I will say the experienced IT industry people, were going out of the country because they were getting much more, I will say, advantage of setting up their own business or working out there because of policies like corruption or like very much corruption on policies in India, which are not in favor of them. And I think.
Do you think life is possible without startups? I cannot imagine living a single day without a startup. Whether you have to go somewhere, I need Ola Uber. If I have if Ola Uber is not there, I have to go somewhere, I book a driver to an app and I get the driver and I go away. So there is no need for me to keep a regular driver and pay him heavy salaries. If I'm working, I'm a working professional. If I have to buy something, if I have to buy grocery, if I have to buy any clothes, so I don't feel any need going out and everything is delivered at my place. So I am really like, how is it possible that do you think you can live even a single day? How can you defend this? I'm really.
I agree with you. Like startup is important, but when we talk about is India becoming startup hub, that's a whole different story because there is two primary things. First, government support, and second, foreign investments. Foreign investment means like angel investment, who has money, venture capital, like those. As per government, yes, they are introducing good systems like single window billing system, but they are not implementing it that much. We can say that for the past few years, it is a good system, but only available in few states, limited states, and also as per angel investors thing, they are more influenced by the foreign startups. So they are less emphasizing on profits or growth. They are just emphasizing on equity and liquidity of startups and that kind of.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but how can you say that foreign investors are more interested in Indian investors are more interested in foreign investment? You know, India is one of the third largest startup hub in the world. We are producing one of the highest quality engineer in the world. India is also promoting so much policy like you can say single window clearance. Even demanding states like Uttar Pradesh are in the top third list in India in terms of startup culture. So we cannot say that our country cannot become a startup hub. We are definitely becoming a startup hub.
Like sir said, that we cannot imagine his life without startup. Imagine one day you woke up and you see everyone has started their own business and no one is ready to do the job for anyone. And like, is it possible for the people like us to be only dependent on startup? And what I mean in startup means something which is innovative and which is helpful for the people. Nowadays, what people are think like they are opening a shop also, or like they had started a momo stall also. They think that we had started up our own business and that's a startup. What I personally feel that is not called startup, that is called a business. And that business startup, I believe, something which is a little bit innovative and then commercialized.
Let's talk about the job of a flight attendant first. What are the job responsibilities of a flight attendant on an average?
Mind and be patient.
They should be patient, yes. They should be perseverant. They should be good at communications. They should be, yes, they should provide good hospitality and
Listen carefully to the.
they should be good listeners and
Yes.
They should be helpful.
they should be helpful.
And good speaker, sir.
Caring.
They should be good communicators, yes, of course. Of course. Yeah, this is their responsibility on the job.
So I believe AI is a tool for growth because it helps us analyzing things and it also helps us to sort things out easily, which helps the
So, in my opinion, yes, AI is a threat to the economy